lot of notes. It's not frantic, it's just telling the story. And I'm using whatever I can to tell that story. But you know what? There was a battle inside me when I wrote that song. And the battle was this. This songwriter in my head wants to be clever all the time. He knows how to throw 1,000 ideas at me, and I'm trying to, but my instinct, the quality control, the soul deep inside me must be satisfied, and that's my quality control. So all this stuff is all very good, but am I telling the story? And this is where this is what I listen to. Make sure, so what I had to do all the time was reel myself in and make sure that I stayed on the story and that it was absolutely the best that I could get it. And I also, when I first started playing the song, I had to discipline myself not to get impatient because it was so simple. Because I'm an entertainer and I want you to have a great time. I had to almost be a method actor and say, I don't need to worry about anything. I just have to play the song true and from my heart as best I can and just leave it at that. I had to convince myself to do that because all my instincts about entertaining you were wanting to raise their head, wanting me to fill out more things and play the song a bit faster, make it more exciting. I got rid of all that stuff and just used the discipline of, I gotta tell this story and don't move from it. And that was good for me. And because I did that all those years ago, it helped me write songs in the future without having to dress them up fancy. Just play the song and know that that's all you have to say. And if that's good enough, that's all you have to do, And I think it's a good thing. All right, so let's talk about songwriting for a second. I can't say that I sit here and think, what clever guitar stuff can I come up with today? I don't think I've ever had that thought, right? And you may look at my stuff and know a bit about where I come from in my recording and think that's all I do. But I've never sat here and thought, what clever things can I do to impress people today? I've never had that thought, and that's the God's honest truth. Like when I wrote the song Biskie, back in 2000, or 98 I wrote it, so yeah. I had got to know a little girl in Knoxville who was kind of really funnier than her years. She had an intelligence and a wit, and she was a little bit kind of cheeky, and I loved that about her. And I thought, how can I talk about that kind of personality? And then I sat down in my little backyard in England where I was living, and after a couple of cups of coffee, my brain starts kicking in. I just said to myself, what if Leo Kottke and Merle Travis got together and wrote a song? What would it be like? And that's all I needed to give me the trigger to write Biskie. So let me play it, and now you guys think about Leo Kottke's incredible, unusual way of playing and writing, and then Travis's clever way and all that. So that was the kind of Molotov cocktail that I threw up in the air and set myself on fire to write this tune. So she's a mischievous little girl who's funny and all that. So I tried to get personality and some ideas about it. And once I play it through, then I'll point them out. Oh, okay? So let me see if I can play it. Biskie.